This is Yarrow, Achillea millefolium. Look at it, so beautiful. These are the flowers already passed, but these are your flowers. And see the leaves? And again, you want 100% accurate identification. You don't just go, oh, I think that's what plant she was talking about. If you're unsure, get a mentor. If you're unsure, make sure you have someone show you. So you see all these millefolium, 1,000-leafed. See all that? Yeah, so here's your yarrow. And yarrow is incredible. The thing about yarrow is it's a hemostat. Yarrow stops bleeding. And so if you have any kind of wound or cut or scrape, you just take your yarrow and just put it, you can just like put it in your mouth, chew it up, and you just put it right on your cut. And it will stop the bleeding and it will disinfect the cut. And it's very antiseptic, antibacterial, antiviral, and it stops infections, topical infections. So you can make a compress with it, or you can put it on a poultice like I was just talking about. And again, it will stop the bleeding and it will disinfect a wound. So this is a really good first aid plant. So if you're out somewhere and you get hurt, you can't get help, you can use the yarrow, the leaf, the flower. You don't really use the stem. The stem is a little bit harder to work with, but even if it's not flowering, you can just use these leaves and you can just stuff whatever wound you've got. You can just get the yarrow into it and it will stop the bleeding. It will disinfect and stop the bleeding, right? So it's an amazing plant to know about. It's so beautiful. And it's also a great cold and flu tea. It's diaphoretic. It makes you sweat, and you can make a hot tea with it at the very onset of a cold. And again, you can just use the leaves, or you can use the leaves and the flowers, or just the flowers. And so you make yourself a hot cup of tea, 3 cups a day at the very onset of a cold, and you will be sweating. Oh my God. So at the very, very onset of a cold, you make a strong tea with your yarrow and you kick it. And you won't want to be drinking it much more than that, because oh man, is it bitter. It's an intense flavor. When you drink this plant, you're drinking medicine. It's a strong, powerful, powerful flavor. So there's our beautiful yarrow. You can eat the flowers, but they're super, super bitter. So they're not the best tasting of flowers. So there's our yarrow. Hello, yarrow.